Hello students, this problem we are focusing on right now deals with the normal distribution function. So the question says, suppose that the weight of seedless watermelons is normally distributed with a mean of 6.6 kilograms and a standard deviation of 1.8 kilograms. Let x be the weight of a randomly selected seedless watermelon. Round all answers to 4 decimal places where possible. So A is wanting to know what is the distribution of x. And we're following it in the standard notation of x tilde n and 2 values inside the parentheses. When the first value inside the parentheses is the mean and the second one is standard deviation. So as you can see in the paragraph below, they gave us the mean of 6.6 and the standard deviation of 1.8. So the first value right here is the mean, so we're going to put 6.6, and the second value here is the standard deviation, which we're going to put as 1.8. So as you can see, those are the two answers that we get here. So when it comes to finding the median of the seedless watermelon weight, it is important to know that since this problem is normally distributed, the means, median, and mode are all the same. So since it gave us the mean, that means we also have the median. Since the mean is 6.6, that means our median is also 6.6. Next, it wants to know what is the z-score for a seedless watermelon weighing 7.6 kilograms. So we need to be able to calculate that out, finding whatever z-score comes here. So we need to put the mean of 6.6. Then we need to change the standard deviation of 1.8. And the x value that we're looking at is 7.6. So we get a z-score of 0.56, and that's the value that we're going to put right here. The next thing we have is what is the probability that a randomly selected watermelon will weigh more than 7.2 kilograms. So as you can see here, A and B is when we're dealing with less than and greater than. So here we have a more than, so we need to, and all the more than right here is dealing with A. So we need to change A here to be 7.2. And so we find the probability that the watermelon weighs more than 7.2 is going to be 0.68 or 0.3694, which is the answer we get here. E is asking us to find the probability that a randomly selected seedless watermelon will weigh between 7.3 and 8 kilograms. So we need to change the A to be 7.3. and B to be 8. Now we go to this one right here because it's dealing with the between, and we get a value of 0.1303, which is what we're looking for here. Last question is asking us to find the 90th percentile for the weight of the seedless watermelon. So we need to change the percentile value here to be 0.90. And we get a score of 8.9068, which is the value that we have here. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me.